Welcome back to The Spot, the place where lifestyle and real estate meets with me, B. Brown, realtor, content creator. I share real estate tips for those who are ready to get into the market and lifestyle inspo. Today, we're going to talk about 5 tips to help you win an offer in a seller's market. And the first tip is the appraisal contingency. Now, this is a controversial one because a lot of individuals believe that you shouldn't pay for more than the home appraises for. And I am in agreement with that. But there are certain circumstances where you can pay a little more, and here's one. Let's say you offer $350,000 for a home, and the appraisal comes in at $330,000. And in your appraisal clause, you agree to pay up to $10,000 of an appraisal gap, but not to exceed the purchase price. So in this case, you would agree to pay $340,000 for the home. Now, you're probably thinking, won't I be upside down in the home by $10,000? Yes, in the beginning, but the way the market is going, it shouldn't take you long to recoup that $10,000. It's not a guarantee, but over the course of you living in that home, whether you're going to stay for 5 years or so, you would be able to recoup that. So I would say that amending your appraisal contingency, I wouldn't do it for a large amount. I wouldn't say 50,000 over, 30,000 over, honestly not even 20,000 over, but I think 5 to 10,000 over is a safe spot to say that you'd be able to recoup that throughout the duration of your stay in that home. Next would be your inspection contingency. Now, a number of individuals are removing the inspection contingency altogether. I'm not necessarily in favor of that, but if you're going with a general contractor or you're familiar with home purchases and this isn't your first one, you might be comfortable with that. But if you're a new buyer, something that you could do would be to shorten the inspection window. We normally have about 10 days to be able to conduct inspection, maybe shorten that down to 2 to 4 days. Or also offer a $5,000 aggregate. This lets the seller know that when you get the inspection report back, you're going to review it, and as long as there aren't any repairs that are over $5,000, you would consider still moving forward with the offer. Tip 3, don't ask the seller for any personal items. When you're touring the home, anything that you see that you may like, whether it's the lawnmower, you like the patio furniture, don't put that in your offer. Only make an offer for the house and anything that's affixed to it, and that means anything that's nailed down that would come with the house. That is it. Don't ask for any personal items. Also, see if you can shorten the closing window. So normally a contract goes from offer to close in 45 days. Talk to your lender and see if they can close within 30 days. If they can, then you can write a stronger and a shorter offer, and that will entice the buyer and the seller to choose your offer because it makes you more competitive because you can close quicker than the competing bids. And number 5, don't ask for closing costs. I know this is a big one. You already have to make a down payment for the loan, and you have to bring additional funds to the table for your closing costs. But in this market, buyers are not asking for closing costs. If you do need to ask for assistance within closing costs, I would say make sure that you are at least offering at list price or above list price if the home is priced correctly. That way the seller knows that, okay, we're still be able to walk away with what we're looking to walk away with and assist this buyer at the same time. So that's a strategy that you could use for that. So that's 5 tips that you can use to aid in winning an offer in this market. Thank you for tuning into The Spot with me, B. Brown, and make sure you tune in next week for another video. Bye.